Hey there, everybody. This is Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, coming to you again. Yes, actually remotely, because I'm not in my normal background. I'm up here in Santa Fe, but I'm so grateful that Mike Cook, who is a member of the board of directors for the American Southwest Theater Company, is willing to join me. We are recording actually at night so that we can talk about your upcoming fundraiser. But first, we've got to talk about the American Southwest Theater Company and the New Mexico Theater Program because you all work together, and we're here to talk about your fundraiser, Boots and Bling. I'm just using that as a tease. But Mikey Cook, it's so good to see your face.
It's good to see you too, Carrie. Thank you so much for doing this. We're very grateful.
Absolutely. So you've still got a little bit of a season left for the American
Yeah,
Southwest Theater Company for the theater
we do.
program at New Mexico State. So can you kind of tease some of the upcoming productions?
Well, the main thing that we're looking forward to is a musical called The Prom, which comes up in April.
Mhm.
And let me find the language on it. And it's very short. I'll just read you. This is what they say about it. Four eccentric Broadway stars join forces with a courageous girl who wants to bring her girlfriend to prom, but is thwarted by the PTA. In the end, acceptance and love overcome the challenge. And this musical won a Drama Desk Award for Best Musical. It's directed by the theater department head, Will Kilroy, and it goes up in April. And we're really, really looking forward to that. That's our last show of the season.
Oh, wow. And so, hey, you may or may not be able to tell me this. So I know that like seasons are picked, that conversations about next year's performances are already happening if they haven't already happened, right? Do
Right.
you do you have an idea of what's on the slate for the
Okay.
2025-26 season?
I have such a good idea. They are doing a play. The season will open with a play called Sanctuary City that will be directed by Larissa Lurie. She's this fabulous assistant
Very
professor in the
timely.
theater department.
Ve-
Oh, she's wonderful. And then we're going to do a Christmas Carol again. We do it every
Oh,
couple of years. Nicole Hamilton is directing this time, and she's fabulous. She's just wonderful. Has this fabulous little dog too, Mr. Guffman. I love Mr. Guffman.
oh, how
Then we're
funny
going
that her dog's name is Guffman.
no, exactly.
That's hilarious.
He's a class act. Then we're going to do the High Desert Play Festival about this time next year. And then we're closing the 25-26 season with the fabulous musical Chicago,
Ooh, I
which,
I
yeah,
actually
Mark
like that
Robinson
one.
is directing. Yeah, that one, it's just an incredible show. And I don't know if you guys all got to see it. Lisa Hermanson directed Jesus Christ Superstar just within the last couple of months for Blank Conversations Theater Company downtown. Oh, it was such an incredible show. I just loved everything about it. So we're looking forward to a really good season.
That sounds fabulous. And I love your season ender. I think the timing is really perfect on that. So
Yeah.
way to go. So now what you do with the American Southwest Theater Company, if you can, I know the importance of what ASTC does. But why this fundraiser that you've got coming up and just the whole presence of ASTC, why it's so important to help the theater students.
Absolutely. And just a tiny bit of background. This is ASTC's 41st season. Yeah, I know. Mark Medoff, of course, our Tony winner from Las Cruces for Children of a Lesser God. He and a man named Bruce Street created ASTC 41 years ago. The point then is the point now. It's to help theater students. It's to, we've, when we did the Adams Family, ASTC helped pay for a live orchestra, and
Mm.
it added immensely to what turned out to be a fantastic show and a sellout. And it's a great experience for the students. It's very different to perform with a live orchestra as opposed to canned music. And canned music works very well, but the orchestra adds this dimension. ASTC was able to help provide a substantial amount of the funding for that. We've brought in actors and directors and people that work behind the scenes. The traveling company for Tapestry, the Carole King music, we brought in for a small stipend. We brought in one of the lead actors,
Oh,
and brought in an electrician, and we brought in one of the makeup and hairstylists. And they talked to the students about, okay, you're learning to be an actor and a director and a stage manager. Here's what's going to happen when you get in the real world. You want to go to Broadway, you want to go to Los Angeles, you want to be in a traveling company. Here's how it works. And there's just nothing like it. So that's
wow. Yeah.
yeah, that's been wonderful. We provide scholarships to theater students. We help them pay for, a lot of them make trips to places to audition for graduate school and various theater programs. We help pay those expenses. If a theater student needs like a laptop, or I don't know that people buy textbooks anymore because I think everything's online, but
Mhm.
if they have a need like that, ASTC is there to help them. That's the whole point of the point.
That's incredible. And I think of, just the real world experience that they're getting from somebody who's working on Broadway, doing that work, because not everybody's going to be an actor and not everybody's going to be a director.
Yep.
There, from you and I, when we were both in Holy Ghosts so many
Yes.
years ago, remember?
Yep.
Um, that was like still one of my favorite experiences,
Oh, it
by the
was incredible. It was
way.
so much fun.
That was. But just in terms of like the stage manager who makes sure everybody's where they're supposed to be, the set designer, the builders, I mean, all of that. It's like it's not just the people you see performing that are
Absolutely.
making that show so good. It's so many things behind the scenes, and I love that you're providing them with that experience. And so, way to go, way to go.
That's a real important aspect of it, I think, for theater students, especially the ones like when I was a theater student. Well, it's all about acting. Acting is really important, but everything you just said, if you don't have these elements and if they're not done well, you don't have a show.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, so in order for you to raise those funds, we did you did your It's Showtime fundraiser
Yep,
the last
did
time
very
we
well.
talked, which went out and just was a big hit. And now you've got your Boots and Bling.
Yep.
So tell me how you came up with that idea, because actually a mutual friend of ours, I saw on social media their post about how they're very excited for Boots and Bling. And
Hmm.
they're already got their outfit, but you don't need to wear Western wear to go to this thing because
No,
the point is this is support ASTC. But tell us about Boots and Bling.
in fact, yesterday I posted a photo of myself, and my thing is the bling, the jewelry. I love country western music. I am not allowed to dance. I am not gifted with the dance, so I am not going to do that. But I'm going for the bling part. I'm going to see people. We've got 50 some odd items, probably more than 50. And I know everybody does silent auctions, but we've got some really cool. We've got a signed sand painting. We've got some signed pottery. We've got a bunch of beautiful jewelry. We've got a number of businesses that are supporting us. Our primary sponsor is the Las Cruces Bulletin, and we're so grateful for that. So there's going to be a lot of fun things. Marcy Dickerson is catering it, which means the meal is going to be fantastic. So it's farm and ranch. And before I forget it, it's Saturday, the 22nd of March. It starts at 6 o'clock, and 6 o'clock in the evening, and it'll go until 9. So at least that's the plan at this point. And of course, there's the always present cash bar.
And that's and I have to say, when you sent me the information, I was like, I love that you actually have a stop time.
Yeah.
Because you and I are both of the age of now of like, oh my God, do we have to stay until 11?
Yep.
Which is so funny. But it's also knowing your community, knowing your demographics, and knowing that the people who are going, they want to be able to
Absolutely.
support. They don't want to have to expect to stay there until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. Um, but list some of the businesses, because we'll have all of the specific information just for those of you who are interested in going. We'll have that
Absolutely.
information either above or below. But you've got some local businesses that have given to the silent auction. So let's raise them up and give them a shout out.
Okay, the ones that I'm seeing here, and the fabulous ASTC board president Denise Welsh put this together for me. We've got Fresh Chili Company. We've got they're providing sauces, I guess, and we've got
Mhm.
Mutt Hut that's doing grooming certificates. We got a bunch of wine baskets. Austin's Jewelry has provided some wonderful pieces of jewelry. We've got turquoise. I know we've got some rings. We've got silver necklaces. A cross as well. Then we're going to have Schaefer and Waterman fountain pens. I didn't realize this. They clearly have not involved me, but the ASTC board is going to cook an Italian dinner. So I'm steering clear of that. We have a Turkish glass serving platter. Nothing Bunt Cakes is
Uh,
providing certificates. Oh, I know. There's a great one right there. And then Camp Callistas is doing boarding certificates for animals. So
oh, that's
that's just some of the ones.
that's Carol Callista from the yeah.
Yes. I
Awesome.
hope I said it correctly. Yeah, we have a bunch of, and we're not done yet. We've still got 3 weeks.
Oh,
So we're going to get more donations for the silent auction, but we're off to a really good start.
and that's fantastic. And when we both know that local businesses give back to local charities 350% more
Right.
than do national chains. And so this is just one of those perfect examples of how local businesses really care about, in this case, the theater community. So way to go.
Yes.
I think you're going to be able to get a whole lot more. Well, I'm sad that I'm gonna be coming home that day, and I will be exhausted by
Yes.
the time. So, but I wish you the best of luck. Your Boots and Bling fundraiser is going to take place on Saturday, March 22nd at the Farm and Ranch Museum. It starts at 6 o'clock. It ends at 9 o'clock. There are line dancing lessons. There's going to be a catered dinner. There's the silent auction, cash bar. But I think overall, the best thing that comes out of this is that you're going to be supporting theater students for years to come when you help become a contributor to ASTC, or even if you want, and Mike didn't even ask me to do this, but become a sustaining member and make sure that contributions happen on a regular basis so they can count on you to help take care of those.
Exactly.
And so
Yep.
um, I wish you the best of luck. I think it's going to be a great event, and I'm sure I'm going to be seeing pictures all over my social media the next day. So I can't
Look
wait.
forward to it.
Yeah, I can't wait. So good luck to you. Break a
Thank you.
leg, and we'll see you soon. And so the American Southwest Theater Company's Boots and Bling takes place on Saturday, March 22nd. The information's above or below. And if you'd like to do a Zoom chat, even though I'm up here in Santa Fe, kind of doing my volunteer gig, we can go ahead and schedule that if you've got something time pressing. Otherwise, make sure you get in touch with me because I'll be more than happy to see your face and record a Zoom chat with you to uplift what you're doing in the community. You can do that by simply just private messaging me here on the Las Cruces Green Chamber Facebook page. And so can't wait to hear from you. Mike, always a pleasure to see you and always a pleasure
Always.
to talk with you. And I'll see you when I get back.
Excellent. Thank you, Carrie.